Krista's Shocking Crew. We're going to use the new House Trio Cutout Patterns. They are wood and they are double-sided. One side was done in the March Club Couture, which is our monthly membership, and on this side we're going to use the actual transfer that is made for the houses. We're going to use our Chalkology paste, watered down, and brush it on with a thick brush. I always say put it on nice and thick and try to get it coverage to the best of your ability. As it dries, you can see it might take off the layers, so just put it on nice and thick. If it starts drying on you, just stop and you can put another layer on. My Storm Gray is actually very thick and I love the look of that, so we're just going to set that one aside, and that one won't need another layer. We're going to do Jade on the small house, and same concept as the other one. We're just going to wet it down and set it aside. We're going to use our brand new Dusky Blue on the medium house. This does have a beveled edge roof. It's a really cool surface. I love how it looks. Just gives it an extra touch on this the house. So we're just going to go ahead and brush that on and get it on as thick as possible. We're going to use our quick dry tool to dry it. It will change colors a little bit, and you'll be able to see that as it dries. It gets a little bit lighter. And I do like the little vintage look on this, so I am going to touch it in a few places to like make the white show through a little bit. And then we're going to put our second layer on. I do have my sanding block as well, and you'll see I do like the edges to peek through the white, and that beveled roof looks really nice. So we're just going to use the sanding block and go around it. We're going to go ahead and put our second layer on. So we'll do the same thing with our Jade, and then we'll go back to our Dusky Blue, okay? And then when we're done with this, guys, we will put our transfer right on top of it. So we'll just keep going over that one and get it on a little bit thicker, and then we're going to sand it again. If you get off on the edges, guys, don't worry, we can clean it up, okay? Or so you can see the change of the color. Quick dry tool is awesome, guys. It's not as loud as a blow dryer. It doesn't melt anything. It doesn't get very hot, but it gets nice and warm that it will dry the chalk paste, okay? Also, it's our brand color, our teal, so I love that. All right, so once it's all dry, guys, we're going to go back in with the sanding block and go around the edges. If you have a sanding block, great. If you have a board eraser, you can clean up the edges as well with the board eraser. So don't worry if you get the paste over, you know, on the edges. Okay, so we're just going to sand them up and make sure our bleed over is not bad. We are going to sand the fronts. We're going to wipe down our self-healing mat, and we're going to dry it so make sure it doesn't ruin the back side, okay? We're going to grab our Storm Gray. We're going to put some surface wax on them so we can chalk right on top and it doesn't pull the layer of paste up that we painted. And we're going to grab our transfer. It's called the House Cutout Trio Pattern. It has patterns, it has doors, it has windows, it has sayings. It's a really cute transfer, guys. Lots of options. So I'm going to go ahead and mark the backs and fronts because they are reusable. We're going to put the words on this one, and we're going to use the Dusky Blue, but it's not as bold as I want, so I add the Chalkology bright white over top, and you can see it pops really well, okay? We're going to grab the next one, mark that one back and front, fuzz it up, and we're going to put it on there. I use Storm Gray on the shingle part of the roof, and then I'm going to use the bright white on the words. The next one we're going to do is just the words as well. Leave your worries at the door. So we're going to grab that transfer and mark it back in front and apply it on there and use our white chalk paste. Okay, bring it down the silkscreen area and pull it off. Thank you guys for joining me. Look how cute. Bye-bye.